When I first met Christopher, he seemed perfect, tall, charming, and devoted to his 5-year-old son, Stuart. On our second date, he spoke of his ex-wife as the villain, but his voice softened when he talked about his son, emphasizing that Stuart always came first. That loyalty hooked me, and a year later, we were married. Life seemed normal until 6 months in, when Christopher revealed Stuart was very sick and needed expensive treatment. I threw myself into helping, working overtime, draining savings, and even selling family heirloom. By year's end, I had given him over $120,000, convinced I was saving a child's life. Then, one afternoon at the grocery store, I ran into Christopher's ex-wife, Amanda. To my shock, she said Stuart was fine. He'd only had the flu almost a year ago. The world tilted. All that money, wasted. I realized I had been deceived. Later, I followed Christopher and witnessed him delivering an envelope of my cash to another woman, holding a toddler with his features. The woman, Rachel, explained that Christopher had been supporting her and their daughter secretly, claiming he was separated from me. I was furious and heartbroken. Christopher had manipulated both of us, using a fabricated medical emergency to drain me of $120,000 while secretly supporting another family. I filed for divorce immediately and hired a lawyer specializing in fraud. I gathered bank records, receipts, and proof of every cash transfer I had made, including gifts and jewelry I had sold to help him. Friends who had witnessed the handovers agreed to testify, confirming his desperation and deceit. Rachel also agreed to testify, providing evidence of the regular payments Christopher had made to her and their daughter, which lined up perfectly with my record. With all the evidence compiled, we built a strong case proving Christopher had committed fraud, using emotional manipulation and false claims about his son's health to extract money from me. In court, Christopher showed up confident, likely expecting to charm his way out as he had with me. But as the evidence was presented, including Rachel's testimony, his composure crumbled. The judge scrutinized his claims for Stuart's medical treatment and found he had no documentation or receipts, nothing to support the alleged $120,000 expense. The judge's verdict was decisive. Christopher had systematically defrauded me, fabricating medical emergencies to obtain $120,000 while secretly maintaining a relationship with another woman and their child. He was ordered to repay every penny, and the court recorded his infidelity and deception, leaving him with no claim to any favorable asset division. Walking out of the courthouse, I felt an overwhelming sense of relief. The man who had manipulated my trust, exploited my love, and drained my savings had lost everything. His marriage, reputation, and money all gone. I realized that my strength, not the money, was the true victory. For the first time in months, I breathed freely. Christopher's schemes had failed because I had chosen to fight, to gather evidence, and to hold him accountable. I had been wronged, yes, but I had reclaimed my dignity and power. Standing on the courthouse steps, I reflected on what I had endured. I had trusted the wrong person, but I had also discovered an inner resilience I hadn't known I possessed. No one could take that from me. The money could be repaid, the lies exposed, but my strength and determination were mine forever.